EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Jason Elam set to kick off.
Here's the longtime Bronco, Jason Elam, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Now Manziel. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And time to give some credit to the big fellows, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time, be able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Now a 2nd and 10. Manziel. Forced out to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Manziel. Aiming for Jacobs. He's got him, reeling it in on the out route. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll go down at the 28. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're going to look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And just shutting him off there. And he will bring this back. It's a pick-6 and a Raven touchdown. It's only the first quarter, but that's a quick shift of momentum right there, because they were driving the football before that interception. And then not only, Charles, do they throw the pick, but it gets returned all the other way for the score.
I think the important thing here was it backed up in their own territory. This defense didn't blink. They hung in there, waited for the offense to make a mistake, and as soon as they did, they capitalized in the biggest way possible.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jacobs. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's second down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
At the 46-yard line.
Second and 9 now. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw again. This to Graham on the short pass. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down.
A penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Here's second and 10.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is third and 10. Back to throw again. And this one complete to Martellus Bennett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. This one brought in by Jefferson. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here's Jacobs. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. And it's a Packers touchdown. Martellus Bennett, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Well, he is such a matchup nightmare down near the goal line, CD, and another example right there on that play for the touchdown.
It's borderline impossible to defend this guy because that kind of size, he can still get out and run a crisp route, and he has excellent hands. Even if you stick with him, all the quarterback has to do is lob it up, and he can win almost any jump ball.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10, just shy of the 30. In motion goes the tight end. Jackson connects with Kittle underneath.
Into space at the 45.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And the tight end goes in motion left. Jackson. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Trucks over him. It's caught outright by Graham. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Third and 2.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And that is too far out in front of his intended target. Incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Ravens are going to get the football back. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive,
as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
Jackson now.
Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover and put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have the show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score.
Hester to return from his end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They bring Crabtree in motion right. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
In motion, the tight end. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Connects with Kittle underneath. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
In motion left, Flowers. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Delay of game penalty. Ships him back 5 yards, makes it 3rd and 10. To throw again is Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 35. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Now Jackson. This one taken in by Hester. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So the scoring dried up here in the 3rd. Nothing that quarter for either side. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. 2nd down and 3. Now it's Jackson. It's caught by Crabtree. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. that his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
In motion left, Flowers.
Throwing is Jackson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor.
And the Packers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
And the question, can they turn that interception into points? A tie game for the moment in the fourth quarter.
Here's Manziel. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bennett. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Jacobs going to try the middle.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Manziel. This to Graham on the short pass.
And he's going to have the Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Now Manziel. He'll buy some time right. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Well, obviously, you never want to fumble, but if you do, good to be towards the sideline and saves them the possession.
Saves the embarrassment, saves it going down on the play sheet as a turnover, but I still think it should go to the defense, even if they don't recover it. If you give up the football, you gave up the football.
Well, agree to disagree, I guess.
Can you tell what I played?
Yeah, you played defense.
Yeah.
I'll let you go.
I took a shot.
It's complete to the tight end, Bennett. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
He'll look to throw.
Able to connect with Jacobs.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Finding Graham on the slant.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Bennett. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
2nd
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Rod Woodson.
And the Ravens are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. Throwing, Jackson. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
It's the linebacker, DeMarcus Ware.
And the Packers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner.
And a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Jackson.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Now Jackson.
This is caught. It's Crabtree. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Now that is the 2-minute drill at its very best. Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
So after the penalty, a break. 1st and 5. Jackson.
Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Andrews.
And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. So it all rests now on the longtime kicker, Jason Elam. His first attempt of the night here, and it's a big one. It's for the win. And you know, in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? Answer's pretty evident to me.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
At their own 30-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get it.